Hello and welcome back. Today we are going to discuss with Peter Valentino about instincts. Hi Peter, how are you?
Hi, how are you doing?
Good, thank you. Do you encourage your students to follow their instincts while performing?
Yes, your instincts are what inform you on how to be human. And a lot of our behaviors have been mechanized. Our behaviors that just came to us when we were kids, we've been told, no, don't do that a million times. And so the actor has to return to that part of themselves that understands being human, that can respond to something in a human way. I oftentimes in class see somebody's hand that wants to do something, and that was their instinct, and they'll stop it. And I'll say, okay, you wanted to do that. Oftentimes they'll say, oh yeah, I did, but then I felt like that wasn't right. And so that no shuts us down, and what we're doing is we're learning to free up our instincts.
Right. Theater and film are quite different. Acting live on a stage requires more preparation because might be more stressful for an actor versus in a film where you can shoot as many times as possible until you get the final result that is satisfactory. So where would you say instinct plays a more significant role, in film or in theater?
Well, film is always going to be more naturalistic. The theater has a bunch of people there, it's a big room, you have to project more. So the acting isn't going to be able to be as instinctive as what you can get on film, where it's filmic realism, and then you're witnessing a life that you perceive to be as a real world. On stage, you know it's not really a real world. So it's a different kind of acting. When the camera's looking at you, this magnifying glass is looking at you, we can tell little tiny things that happen in your eyes or in your face. And so the emotions have to be more real and deeper. So I would say that you need instincts in both situations, yet the film acting, you really want to be more, have the more subtlety and have all that working for you. So I'd say it takes more instincts. Perhaps each of them takes a lot of craft. And the craft is knowing what to do and when to do it. But in terms of instincts, I'd say a film actor has to be very in touch with their instincts.
Understand. There is a saying, train your instincts and then learn how to trust them. Do you agree with that?
I like the trusting your instincts part of it. I just don't feel that the instincts are something that's trainable. We can train dogs and cats, and they have instincts, and we can train them to do things, human tricks. And we, as humans, have been trained endlessly, and that has predominantly deleted our instincts. So what we're doing with acting training is we're freeing up the instincts. We're allowing them. So whereas your spontaneous behavior was before shut down by this jail of no's that we all live in, then you're getting to a point where you learn to trust them. You know that they're there for you. It's a small voice or just an action that you take based on a feeling. And so really the training comes from allowing your true self to come forth and letting the instincts shine, which is just a God-given natural ability that we all have. We all have those instincts.
Got it. Are there any methods you recommend your students in order to play with their instincts better?
One thing is to meditate, notice your feelings, notice your internal self. Oftentimes I'll work with people on the breath, and I'll have them lie on the floor and breathe. And most people breathe incorrectly in a non-instinctive way. They're tight here in the abdomen, and that's the part that should be breathing for your diaphragm. And I get them to return to baby's breath. I'll say, go on YouTube and look up baby breathing. and watch the baby breathing. And that's how we were all breathing when we came in, and we want to return to that. So once you get those internal aspects, especially breathing, and you notice things about your feelings and your heart and all that kind of stuff, then you return to your instincts, which always has connection to your internal organs. It's our frontal lobes of our brain that are so trained that fight the instincts. And then you learn to be able to use your intellect without having it control everything unconsciously.
Interesting. Thank you. Thank you so much.
Yeah, thanks.